Thank you for staying with us. It's time now to take a look at stories making headlines on Nigerian newspapers. And I begin with this Nigeria newspaper. The major story here says military airstrikes kill 40 terrorists in Zamfara. Bandits murder Kaduna 37 villagers as police neutralize 12 insurgents in Bauchi. Military airstrikes kill 40 terrorists in Zamfara. Bandits murder Kaduna 37 villagers as police neutralize 12 insurgents in Bauchi. You find all the details on the front page of this Nigerian newspaper. We move now to the front page of the Daily Trust. Scores of bandits, 13 soldiers killed in Zamfara. Bauchi clashes. Dozens of Zamfara villagers killed in airstrikes, crossfire. 3 military vehicles burned. NAF confirms dwell mum on collateral damage. Gunmen killed 28. Burnt houses in southern Kaduna. Attacks. All right, all the details on the front page of the Daily Trust. And to the first newspaper, alleged terrorism financing. Court stops DSS from arresting CBN Governor Emefiele. Alleged terrorism financing. Court stops DSS from arresting CBN Governor Emefiele. And to the front page of the Punch newspaper, rising attacks, vote buying, threaten polls, INEC cries out. Rising attacks, vote buying, threaten polls, INEC cries out. Mike?
Right, I have a Daily Times here, and it's focusing on 2023 election. It says IGP reads Riot Act, says use of money unacceptable. IGP reads Riot Act, it says use of money unacceptable. That's in the coming 2023 election, as INEC chairman asks Nigerians to shun monetary inducement. Okay, News Direct is the next one we're looking at now. PVC harvesting is the focus here, and it says INEC IGP blow tough to hunt vote buying politicians. INEC IGP blow tough to hunt vote buying politicians. You'll find all that on the front page of the News Direct. The Nation newspaper says workers to get better deal. Tinubu assures NLC TUC. Workers to get better deal. Tinubu assures NLC and TUC. Okay, from there, let's move to Blueprint newspaper. Blueprint says Obi campaign manager Okupe jailed 2 years, freed after paying 13 million naira fine. All right, for Obi campaign manager Okupe jailed 2 years, freed after paying 13 million naira fine. That's what Blueprint has. And from there, let's go to Business Day. Business Day is the last one we're looking at now. It said mixed expectations for Santa rally as stocks rebound. Mixed expectations for Santa rally as stocks rebound. That's what Business Day has.
All right, Mike, let's look at this story, focusing on matters of insecurity. You find that on the front page of the Daily Trust as well as this Nigeria newspaper. So the military responded to, calls from residents of, I think, Zamfara State. And in the process, because they were fleeing bandits, that came into some of the communities in the state. And so, the citizens, reached out or called out to the military. And so the military carried out airstrikes and, killed about 64 persons. A majority of them were said to be the bandits who were the fleeing bandits, but then there were still some affected community members in the course of the
collateral.
So we call it collateral damage. So there were some of them affected in the course of it. Even the villagers were talking about it. It happened also in Bauchi. There were clashes in Kaduna some days ago, southern Kaduna specifically. There were bandits attacks and it killed about 28 persons. So we still see some of these things. Yes, the military, on the one hand, is doing the needful, but we're still seeing these persons as they move, as they flee from the strikes by the military, attacking some of these villages.
Yes, several factors are responsible for this. From the reports we're hearing, recall that the new policy of the CBN, of the naira redesign,
Yes.
is making the bandits who have stocked a lot of cash, the old cash, is making them desperate now because they can't come out in the open. The monies they have, whatever the thing is, they have to look for or find a way to exchange that money for the new ones. So the point, in fact, in Zamfara, so I think that was about sometime last month, there was a case of a kidnap situation, and they were demanding that ransom should be paid in the new cash.
Yes, in the newly designed note.
Designed note. So this desperation now, because in the next 1 month, by the 31st of January, if monies they have, they don't give them off one way or the other or exchange them or get the new ones, then they're going to run out of cash. So there's a level of desperation amongst
and the activity,
the bandits and all the terrorists, as the case may be. So you will see some renewed activity, as a way of trying to, get monies from people. So more kidnappings so that they can get more money now, because they know that the people, it's Christmas, it's getting to Christmas now. People are traveling, people are going to be involved in different festivities and so on. So they are trying to cash in and take advantage of the situation. But it's a good thing that the security agents are on top of it. And with the success they have recorded, it tells you that they are not resting at all. They have come up with new strategies. If you see what they're doing systematically across the country, especially in the north, it tells you that the security agents, from the military to the police, to the DSS, to NSCDC, they are all working together now, because with the reports we also got that they are now working together. Yep. There was a period of time, in fact, we even discussed it here on this on the program here, where it seemed the various agencies are not necessarily on the same page when it at a certain level.
Collaborating.
Yeah, exactly. But we're seeing that change now, where everybody's working together, and you see the result out there in the streets.
But one concerning aspect with regards to all of the stories is Southern Kaduna. Always having these reoccurring clashes, dozens of people being killed. I wonder what it would take to address that aspect.
Well, the Southern Kaduna issue, from our analysis and reports, it is not just, it's been historic.
Yes.
And any crisis that has either a religious coloration or an ethnic coloration takes a new dimension. It is not just criminal anymore. It goes beyond just being criminal. So it takes a new dimension. The Southern Kaduna issue has been it has been historic. It's been there for a very long time. The Governor El-Rufai Nasir El-Rufai has tried to handle that issue so many times, but he keeps going and coming. It keeps going and coming. So the issue there is we just look forward to how that issue can be handled once and for all. Because Southern Kaduna, except if there's any by recognition of the Constitution and the process is gone through to the creation of a new state, otherwise they remain part of Kaduna for the rest of their lives. So the point there is that nobody has the right to come and say, okay, you are no longer part of this. They are part of it. And whatever crisis, they will also have to live with other people who are there, whether they belong to the same religious organization or the same ethnic organization or not. You have to live with the people that you have grown up, your ancestors have lived together and grown up together all your lives.
We have to find a way
so
to
they
live
have to find
amongst
a way.
ourselves.
Exactly. They have to
whichever
find a
way.
There has to be a way.
All right.